Hello, Algebra 1 students. This is lesson 58. Our objective for today is how do you multiply polynomials? And these first ones is multiplying a monomial by a binomial or a monomial by a trinomial. And we just use our distributive property to do that. So we'll multiply this 8n squared times 8n. So it's going to give me 64n cubed because we add those exponents. The next one, that one's 1. Then 8 times 7 is 56, and then that n squared. You cannot combine those two together because one of them has an n cubed and the other one has an n squared. So they're different, so you cannot combine them together. Same idea here on this next one. So multiply 5 times each one of them inside, so it's going to give me 15r squared minus 20r's plus 35. Since this one has an r squared, this one has an r, and that one doesn't have any r's, I cannot combine any of these together. So this will be my final answer. Alright, now this next one we're going to use a method called the FOIL method because it's an acronym for first, outer, inner, last. So I'm just going to draw lines to do that. The first terms, I guess, is this one and this one. The outer terms would be this one and this one. Inner terms is this one and this one. Last terms is this one and this one. So you're just going to multiplying this one by both of those and this one by both of those. So the firsts will be 48 b squared, because b times b is b squared. Outer, it's going to give me negative 18b. Inner is going to give me plus 24b's. And last is going to give me minus 9. And now notice, this has a b and that has a b, so I can add those two together. So I'm going to have that 48b squared from right there. And then 24b's minus 18b is going to give me 6b, so plus 6b minus 9 from right there. And this will be my final answer. Let's try another one of those where we use our FOIL. So first is this times this. It's going to give me 28a squared outer. This times this, negative 49a inner plus 16a last minus 28. These both just have a's in there, so I can combine them together. So I'm going to have that 28a squared minus 33a's minus 28. Okay, notice this next one's slightly different because there's a binomial times a trinomial, but kind of still the same principle. I multiply this by each one of those, so 8b times b squared is going to give me 8b cubed. This times that is going to give me negative 48b squareds. This times that is going to give me plus 24b. Now we'll multiply this negative 6 by each of those. It's going to give me negative 6b squared plus 36b minus 18. Notice how I lined that up. I wrote these first ones like that, and then as the next one, see this is b squared, so I wrote them underneath that b squareds. This is a b, so I wrote underneath those b. This is a constant, so I wrote it there. So now I can kind of just add those together. So I have that negative 18. 24b plus 36b is going to be 40, 50, 60b. Minus 54b squared. And then there's an 8b cubed. It's a little bit messy, but you get the idea. We'll do the same idea here for number 18. So we're going to multiply each one of these. This times those three, this times those three, this times those three. So let's just see if we can go about doing that. So I'll multiply this times this. It's going to give me 48. Should probably move that down a little bit. 48 p to the 4th power, because it's p squared times p squared. This one times this one, minus 40p cubed. This times this, plus 24p squared. Now let's do this next term. This times this is going to be minus 24p cubed. This times that one is going to be plus 20p squared. This times that one, minus 12p. And now this one times these, it's going to give me 18p squared. That times that, minus 15p. This times this, plus 9. So it's going to give me a 9. 27p. 2, carry 1, 2, 4, 6. 62p squared. It's going to be a p cubed, 4. 64p cubed. Negative, and that's going to be a 48p to the 4th. Feel free to watch any of this again, so that way you can kind of pick that up. Also notice here, this is number 18, 13, 15. These are all from your homework worksheet. So feel free to watch this again and copy these answers in there. Just make sure you're showing your work and how to get there. Good luck.